What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be going over a Town Hall 6 3-star attack strategy, the GiWiLoon attack strategy. And you'll notice I'm using a Town Hall 7, but it's a brand new Town Hall 7. You can still see it has the Town Hall 6 defenses, Town Hall 6 army camp, true composition and all that. So we're going to take a look at the army composition first, and then we're going to go through a few replays on how to perform the GiWiLoon. So let's take a look at the army composition here. And you'll see over in quick train we have 13 archers, 10 giants, 4 wall breakers, 11 loons, 6 wizards, and 2 heal spells. The GiWiLoon is a pretty powerful strategy. It's not as powerful as I thought it was. There is a bit of a problem with it, and it has a weakness that I will get to later on in the video. But let's go ahead and jump into a few replays on how to perform this strategy. Okay, we got our first example here. We got an almost max Town Hall 6. You can see that he's just working on, I believe, just his walls that are left, and then he'll be maxed out. One of his wizard towers is down, but other than that, the base is pretty maxed out for a Town Hall 6. Let's go ahead and run through the replay on how to perform it. We're going to go ahead and play it. First thing you want to do is pull out the enemy CC troops and kill them. A dragon comes out of that CC, as you can see. And I'm going to pull it over to this left corner here and just get it away from the base and kill it. Alright, so the weakness that I was talking about with this strategy is that if there is a specific type of CC troop in the clan castle, it makes it really difficult to get the 3-star. And I'm going to show you guys here at the end, towards the end of the video. But as you can see there, the dragon's getting surrounded by the archers and the wizards. You want to surround the dragon. Don't bunch up your troops. If you bunch up your troops, the dragon will be able to take him down in one shot. You want to spread them out, get them around the dragon, and kill him like that. Once you've done that, now your next objective is to take down the air defenses. You're going to take down one of the air defenses with your giants and wizards. And I forgot to mention, in your CC you're going to want hogs, and then with the other air defense you're going to take them down with your hogs. You see their giants are coming close towards that air defense, and in this replay I believe I dropped my loons a little too early because I assumed that this air defense goes down, but it actually didn't, and I preemptively put down some loons on the backside there. The wizards that were on the outside here died, and I thought they were going to snipe off this air defense, but they actually don't. That first air defense on this side goes down, loons coming back on this side, and they're just surrounding the base now, and as you can see, that air defense is firing off on some of my loons. I lose them on the top side there, but it's okay. The hogs come in, we got that giant left, or the giants left over. They'll be able to clean the rest of the base. The hogs don't need to be super powerful in order to pull the strategy off. Level 5 hogs is, you don't need anything higher than that, honestly, to get the 3-star. You might even be able to get away with level 4 hogs. I get my hogs from my Town Hall 8, so I don't have super powerful hogs coming out and, basically tanking the whole base. You don't need super powerful hogs. If you can't get a hold of hogs, maybe bring some loons. You can get a hold of level 6 loons. You can bring your loons to snipe off the air defense, or maybe some more giants. Whatever you can use to get that other air defense down, use it. If the air defenses are not in the same compartment, like in this one, so the air defenses were right in the same compartment, so you can use basically just giants to take it down. But if they're not in the same compartment, that's when you're going to want to use loons or hogs or something to snipe it off on the other side. As you can see here, the base gets pretty much destroyed. It was a little bit of a mishap on my part, just assuming that air defense went down. That's why I lost a lot of loons, but as you can see there, I still got the 3-star. It's a very powerful strategy. You just have to be careful when using it. I didn't realize it has such a huge weakness, and like I said, we'll go through it as we get through more of the replays. Okay, second replay we're going to go over here, and in this one, in my CC, I have the loons instead of the hogs. You can switch out the CC hogs for loons if, like in this replay, both of the air defenses are right next to each other in the exact same compartment. If you can get into that compartment, you can take down both air defenses with your giants and your wizards. We're going to go ahead and play it here. And you're going to start off by trying to lure out the CC troops like you did in the first replay. And, just dropping a wall breaker to make sure. And there's no CC troops in this one, so we're going to go ahead and continue with the attack. Giants are coming down towards that air sweeper first. And I'm going to try to punch in from this right side. And just try to take down the cannon, archer tower, and then those air defenses as we make our way into the base. Alright, so after this replay, I'm going to show you guys the problem with this strategy. There is a little bit of an issue with it if you run into a specific CC troop. If you're at this point and you've already guessed what it was, you can go ahead and skip to that part. But I'm going to show you a couple replays where I try to fight against it and change my strategy and make it work, but it wasn't working. I couldn't find a way to overwhelm the CC troops without losing a whole bunch of troops. So I ended up failing both of the times that I tried to attack. But as you can see there, those loons are coming in. You see how strong they are. They're only level 6 loons coming in, and they're able to tank those 2 air defenses and take them down. Level 6 loons aren't super hard to acquire. All you need to have is a Town Hall 8 in a level 5 or higher clan, or you need a Town Hall 9 in general, and they can give you level 6 loons. So loons aren't very difficult to acquire. I don't think hogs are that hard to acquire either. I mean, as long as you have a Town Hall 8 or Town Hall 9 in your clan, you should be good to go with the CC troops. But as you can see here, giants, loons, everything came in and pretty much wiped the base down. So instead of the giants taking down the air defenses in the middle here, I relied on this level 6 loon in order to come in and tank those air defenses and take them down. You can do the strategy that way, you can do it the other way, it doesn't really matter. Whatever is comfortable for you, just practice the strategy. You know, use hogs, use loons, go back and forth until you find it, you know, easy to take down these types of bases with this strategy. Alright, so I'm going to speed up the rest of the replay here, and it's going to be another 3-star. On the next replay, I'm going to show you what I was running into while I was trying to use this strategy. Okay guys, so we're back on our base here after those 2 replays. Hopefully that helped you guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at these 2 replays that I ended up failing on while using this attack strategy. If you ever see this combination of CC troops or this CC troop in general, you're going to have a hard time with it. You see all these 100%, that's all the GiWiLoons, but these 2 right here, 3%, both of them were failed. Let's take a look at the first replay here. And you're going to start the replay by doing what? Pulling out the CC troops, and guess what comes out? A Valkyrie. Alright, so the Valkyrie is like one of the most difficult troops in order to use this strategy on, because as you can see here, I'm trying to pull it out to the corner, and in this replay, or this composition, I had less archers, so I was like, okay, let me get it out to the corner, let me try to surround it with some wizards and stuff like that. The bad thing about the wizards, okay, is that when they shoot or when they attack, if the target moves, the wizards are going to miss, and that was the problem. So the Valkyrie was moving so fast that the wizards kept missing. Alright, I tried to bring some giants down to come help and like distract for a little bit. They get all killed by a spring trap. I was like, man, I'm running into a lot of problems here. Alright, so as you can see, look, that wizard is missing. Look, you see? It's missing the Valkyrie because the Valkyrie keeps moving and the wizard can't lock onto it. That's why I was having such a hard time with it, because I was like, man, these wizards aren't doing anything. And the Valkyrie just closes in on him, one-shots him, and kills him. So I end the replay there and I'm like, okay, maybe I should bring some more archers. When the archers fire their arrows, they don't miss. So even if the target moves, the arrows follow, I guess. I mean, it's kind of weird. But let's take a look at this second replay. I run into another base that has Valkyries, and I was like, let me test it again. I bring more archers this time. Alright, so this one has 2 Valkyries. That first one only had 1 Valkyrie, and I couldn't take it down. Alright, so I'm pulling them out, and I'm like, okay, I need to get these Valkyries down. I need to get the, you know, the wizard down. So what I do is I drop a giant and I drop all the archers behind, trying to distract the Valkyries long enough so that way I can try to like snipe them off. There goes the wizards, right? Look at that. I mean, they're just able, and those aren't even like max Valkyries. That's like level 4, maybe level 3 Valkyries. Those aren't very strong. Imagine if you were going against max Valkyries in the CC. You would not have a good time with it. They would just rip through all of your troops. So if you ever know that there are Valkyries in the CC, do not use this strategy. As you can see there, I mean, I had to use pretty much all my ground troops in order to get this, in order to get down to kill the Valkyries. And as you can see there, I end the replay because there's no point of even trying the base, because there's an air defense right here, there's an air defense over here. I need my giants and my wizards because they're not next to each other. And then the hogs would have to go through too many defenses in order to, you know, solo the base or just do enough damage to bring the loons in. It wouldn't have worked, so that's why I ended the replay. But as you can see there, guys, if you know there are Valkyries in the CC, do not use this strategy. I'm going to have to revise that top 4 Town Hall 6 attack strategy list, because GiWiLoon is definitely under Massloon. Massloon can actually bypass the Valkyries, because if you watch that video, all you have to do is pull the Valkyries out to the side, and the Loons don't need to worry about Valkyries. Valkyries can't hit Loons, so Loons can just bypass it. The GiWiLoon needs to go underneath the Massloon, because I didn't realize how difficult it was to pull the strategy off if there are Valkyries in the CC. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I really have for this video. Again, if you're going to use a strategy, make sure there are no Valkyries in the CC. If it's a fresh shit, I definitely recommend a different strategy. If you know there's no Valkyries in there, use a strategy. It will 100% get you the 3-star that you want. But if there are Valkyries in the CC, it causes a big problem. Maybe I should bring more archers with me, you know, maybe 20, 30 archers, you know, and then, you know, I'll have a better time with the strategy. But then it turns less into a GiWiLoon and more into like a, you know, an archer strategy, you know, or like a giant loon and like archers, because I would drop all my wizards for it. So, like I said, guys, hope it helps. I'll have a couple more replays to show you that it works on different types of bases. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I will answer them. But other than that, guys, that's all I have for the video. If you guys enjoyed it or if it helped, definitely appreciate a like, comment, or subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.